Don't be thinking I'm just some damsel. I grew up in Alaska. I used to fight bears with clinking bear swords.
Oh, what the fuck, Taylor?
What are you doing, Katie?
What are you talking about? I'm just standing here.
Yeah, like a robber. It's late outside. Who just comes in and stands here like a dead body?
Did you really fight bears with swords?
No, Katie.
It sounded really badass.
Why are you crying? And why do you have a laser gun?
I got a role in my favorite sci-fi show.
Oh, that's so cool. But why are you crying?
Well, when I got there, they didn't use me, like, at all. I sat on set all day, and then they thanked me for my patience.
Well, what about tomorrow?
It's done. That was my shot.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine, I guess. They stole this really cool laser gun from set. Pew pew.
Well, that's good.
I just want this to work. Taylor, I want to act. I am so sick of this BS and BG and FB and IG and all of the stupid letter combinations that make my life terrible. I just want to act so badly. So badly that I spent the entire day on set stalking other actors' profiles and listening to podcasts and YouTube and literally anything that will give me an insight to this industry, just to see if there's something I don't already know. But honestly, I'm pretty sure we know more.
Well, then why don't we make one?
What?
Why don't we make a guide to doing this? You know, we could probably help out a ton of people and it would force us to do research we obviously need to do. And then we could put it up on YouTube or something and maybe even get discovered that way.
This is the way.
You're such a dork.
I know.
Come on, let's get you some ice cream.
Rocky Road?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Taylor.
I'm Katie.
And we're here to help you become famous.
Wow, Taylor, that seems really hard. How do you start?
Well, it's really easy. With your love of acting.
Oh, I do love acting, and it comes pretty natural to me, but it sometimes doesn't come natural to other people.
Right, and if it doesn't come natural to you, and even if it does, I recommend taking acting classes.
There are so many to choose from, though, and you can try them all out, but how many? What are there?
Oh, well, there's tons. There's film, there's theater, there's motion capture, there's stunts, there's improv, stand-up. I can go on and on. Wow. Honestly, the best way to do it is to go to your Facebook group and see what people around you recommend to take. But yeah, a great thing about classes that you do find is you can normally ask to audit them. The first class is usually free and you can figure out if you mesh with the professor, and if you decide, you know what, stunts isn't for me, don't worry, you didn't spend any money on it.
I never thought about those things.
Yeah.
Although, that makes a lot of sense. If you want to do an acting class and you happen to do a play while you're in the acting class, you can put that on your resume.
Now the other thing is once you decide that you love acting, this is a full-time job. You're not gonna get paid most of the time.
Yeah, you basically pay the people you're working for more than you're making, so
Yep.
side hustles are super important.
Right, like my brand ambassador gigs.
Yeah, or my modeling.
Exactly.
Kind of the same thing.
Nice.
But not.
Yeah.
But not. You know, I know another thing that's really important is your headshots.
Exactly. Just like how you want your resume to be diverse, you also want a lot of different headshots.
Yeah, you need them for different characters, like if you want to play a fighting person, if you want to play the damsel in distress, if you want to play garbage man, there's a lot of people you can be.
Exactly, all the roles that you fit.
Or that you want to be. For example, I would love to play a freckled hobo, but clearly I'm not a freckled hobo.
No.
But with this headshot, I can get the part. Look how cute I am.
You look like Belle after she parties with Belle Thorne.
Oh!
What?
You're right.
Yeah. Next step, background work.
Mm-hmm.
The easiest way to get your foot into the door and start making connections is through background work.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of ones that you can go to online. There's, let's see, Backstage,
Central Casting,
Castify,
LA Casting,
Actors Access.
yeah, even Facebook groups to help you find the random casting call.
honestly, these are mostly central to LA, but you can just look up ones closest to you.
Absolutely. And a lot of these sites, while they do cost money, they're worth the service, and it's a really good way to get your foot in the door.
Yeah, and there's also calling services. Those help.
Yeah, calling service is another service that costs money, but they do all the booking and the searching for the roles for you.
Yeah, and if you can keep your availability up, you won't get that double booking. That happens so much.
They're bad.
I'm bad at it. For those who don't know what that is when you book yourself twice in a row and then you basically have to be 2 places at once and you can't, so you have to cancel or play sick for one of them, and it's really bad.
Yeah, canceling is a big no-no in the background industry. It will blacklist you quickly. Yeah.
Next up, you're on set.
Congratulations, you've been casted. Now you're gonna get a lot of information. You're gonna get a location, a call time, and wardrobe notes.
Yeah, and you can actually get that information through a phone number, through a text message, through a blog. Just go with it.
Show up 15 minutes at that location before your call time.
I'm always late.
Don't be late. Like Katie here, it's really important. They will end up either throwing you off set, recasting you, or just putting a demerit on your profile.
Thankfully, that's never happened for me, but it could happen. And if you live in LA, honestly, use Waze, check it in the morning, check it right when you wake up, and check it at night, because traffic happens literally every minute.
Right, so now that you've arrived at set, here's a couple things you're gonna do. Sometimes you're at a parking lot at the location and you're already there. Sometimes you park and they have to shuttle you to location. Once you're there, you're gonna see a man at a white table. That's your AD or PA. They're gonna check you in.
You're gonna grab your voucher and go straight to wardrobe. Now, I can't stress this enough. When they say bring options, bring extra options. The benefit for this is you get to wear your own clothes. Not only do you leave faster at the end of the day, but you're so much more comfortable throughout the whole day.
And people forget that wardrobe people are important. They will talk to your ADs, your directors, your PAs, even the people that cast you if they want you to come back onto the set or not. And when you're done with wardrobe, you go over to hair and makeup. Those people are important too. Don't be mean, don't be rude. Doesn't matter if they tease your hair and you don't like your hair teased. You're going to do what you're getting paid to do today.
It's true. Yeah, and after hair and makeup, you go to holding and you wait.
And wait.
And wait.
And wait.
And wait.
And wait.
And it can get kind of boring. So I recommend bring a book, bring a portable phone charger, not a wall charger, because sometimes you're out in the middle of nowhere like the desert.
And this is also a great time to start making connections with the people around you. Make some friends, ask people what classes they've taken, ask them how they got this job or anything that they can recommend for you.
This is also a great time to connect with other people through their Instagram profiles or other things. That way you can network later in the day.
Yeah. So now it's time for the scene that you're a part of. Now, this is the most important thing that I can tell any background actor. As soon as you step onto that set, I need you to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not joking. The only people who should be talking when you're on set is the director, the crew, the AD, and the main actors. Other than that, you should be silent.
Silent.
Now, this is mostly important because they have a lot of things to discuss. They have to talk about where you're going, what they need to do in the scene, pretty much just how the day is gonna go. And you can severely slow that down by talking. And I even mean whispering. Because 500 people whispering in a scene,
it's loud. And if you're quiet and there's an upgrade available, who are they gonna go to? Chatty McCaffey in the corner who's been talking to Mr. Strongarms?
No.
Or you who's been diligent, silent, professional, sitting silently where you're supposed to be?
Another quick way to get kicked off a set is if you talk to the principal actors. I don't care if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is your favorite person in the entire world.
But it's The Rock!
I don't fucking care.
She doesn't fucking care.
Don't talk to them. They are focused. They are doing a job. You're not here to distract them. You're here to work with them. They're your coworker, not your idol today.
And you can really mess up their scene if they have to cry, be angry, if they have to literally do anything besides smile. You could fuck it up and ruin the entire shot.
Now, there's a couple of terms that you're gonna hear on set. You're gonna hear hold, which means hold still. You're gonna hear cross, which means you're going to go across the camera. And all these things will be helped with either a PA or an AD telling you where to go.
And you're gonna do it the same every single time. Don't get creative. Every time.
Now, another great tip is a lot of people will try and fake eat or fake drink when they are on set. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people do this and then put their glass back down. If you don't want to drink the prop coffee, don't pick up the prop coffee cup, okay?
I was showing him a trick. Ignore my trick.
No, like if you want to do tricks, that's
Yeah,
fine.
cool.
But I've seen people literally take beer and go from the beer bottle. It's fucking stupid. All right, now that you're done with your scenes for the day, and yeah, it's probably gonna be a long day, guys.
Or a super short one. Count your blessings.
Yeah, but when you go to set, please always expect a 10 to 12 hour day, minimum.
Maximum 16.
I've gone over.
You've gone over?
I've gone over.
Ugh. Well,
Yeah.
when you're done with your day, you're going to, if you have wardrobe that isn't yours, check it out with wardrobe to get that voucher and go straight to the AD.
And then you go to your AD, check out, get in the shuttle, head to your car, go on home. You did a good job.
Go home.
Sleep.
Do you remember when we slept?
No. All right, so you've showed up on set on time, you've been quiet while there, you've done a really great job.
Yeah.
Eventually your reputation will grow and you'll be on set every single day.
Oh,
But it only takes one mistake to ruin that reputation.
one mistake.
The last thing that you want to get is a DNR.
An NDR?
No, DNR.
I'm sorry, dyslexia.
It's fine. A DNR stands for Do Not Return or Do Not Recast.
Ooh.
This is when you've done something bad to either a principal, a director, an AD, a PA, wardrobe, hair, makeup. I told you those guys were important. Any of them can write a DNR. It means they will not recast you on that show, and it is a big blemish on your record. This is the easiest industry to get blacklisted on, and if you get something like that, you're not getting cast on anything. Not just the show that DNR'd you, but any of them.
Is that true?
Yeah. I've literally seen a girl on set get DNR'd for complaining about walking to and from wardrobe and it having to be up and down stairs.
Oh, well, then I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't complain. Enjoy your day. Have fun. Be professional. You'll do great.
So great. You're gonna do so great.
Sorry.
And now for the question that's on everybody's mind. How do I become a member of the Screen Actors Guild, or SAG?
For those of you who don't know what SAG is, it's the union for actors. It regulates your workplace safety, gives you retirement, health care, helps you find jobs, negotiate contracts. It's honestly where all of the actors want to get into.
But Taylor, how do you become SAG?
I'm glad you asked, Katie. There are two ways that you can become SAG. You can either get 3 background union gigs or 1 union principal gig. Those are called Taft-Hartleys.
Taft-Hartleys are basically when you and only you can fill the role instead of a member that's already SAG.
Now this is where your special skills come into play. The little bottom part of your resume everyone overlooks that says soccer,
Singing,
horseback riding,
fire juggling.
welding.
I can fire juggle.
Oh, damn, don't put it on your resume.
I mean, sometimes I know how to do things, like I can do a fire fan. It's the same thing.
Or it comes into play with right time, right place. Like when I was in Alaska, I played Nicolas Cage's younger sister. That's what got me SAG eligible.
All right, we'll talk about Alaska later, but how is Nicolas Cage?
Never talked to me.
Sad.
Yeah, not once. Bad big brother. Ah, that's okay. I got a line though, and that counted as a principal role.
Oh, I'm online. Wait, so did you join right away for SAG, or did you wait for that letter that makes you join?
Ah, the must join letter. I waited for that because I wanted to fill my resume with a couple more gigs, some more non-union work, build up some talent in classes, as well as just make more connections before I jumped into the higher class part of this industry.
That's true. It also costs $3,000 to join.
Yep.
And there's, every 6 months you owe more dues, but it's only like 1% of what you make. So if you don't make a lot, it's not a lot, but like if you make more, it's a lot more. It's fine. It evens out in the end. But yeah.
And they have payment plans.
Oh, they do. That's actually what I did. I did the
Yeah.
payment plans. It's like a couple hundred every month or so, but as long as you're working, you'll get it.
Yeah, there's ways that they help you out. They do want you to come and join and be a part of the union.
It's worth it.
Now, a lot of problems that people have when they join the union is they don't get as much work. You were the top of the field in the non-union game, and now you're starting in a whole new pond. It can be really hard. Now, there are solutions to that. If you go a long time and you find you're not getting any work, there is FICOR.
Wait, what's FICOR?
So FICOR is like the financial part. You have to file some paperwork, tell them you're not getting enough work, and you get to work both non-union and union.
Oh, but that's really good though. You can work both.
It's great, but there are drawbacks. You don't get a lot of the benefits that you get from the union. You lose your voting rights.
Oh, you don't get your screeners.
Right, you don't get your screeners.
So many. There's like the Joker in here.
Yeah.
There's like Maniac.
They're full seasons of shows.
Bombshell. I forgot I had this one. The Queen. Oh my God, I gotta stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of benefits to being in the union. If you join FICOR, you don't get classes, you don't get to go to meetings.
You don't get medical or dental benefits.
No.
When you make enough.
When you make enough, you also don't get to be a part of the retirement plan. And you ultimately just don't even get a say in what's going on in your industry. And when you decide, hey, I'm getting enough SAG roles now, maybe I won't be FICOR anymore. They don't have to re-accept your application.
What?
And they'll make you pay the dues again.
I hate that. I made the right choice.
Yeah. So now you're in the union. Now what?
Well, now you have ample resources from SAG to find things like agents and managers.
Right, and what's so awesome is everything is affiliated by SAG, so you don't have to worry about the people you sign with. They've already been vetted for you.
That's true, but Taylor, how do I sign with an agent?
Well, it's really easy. Go through the agents and managers list, pick your top favorite 3 that you think you'll fit well in, and go to their websites and apply exactly the way they tell you.
Exactly the way they tell you.
If they say email,
Email.
if they say hard copy, if they say call, and if they say no walk-ins,
no walk-ins.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just make sure that the ones that you sign with are SAG affiliated.
Yeah, because all the SAG jobs are most likely gonna go through SAG, reps, agents, and managers. And you know, not all representatives are gonna be the right fit for you. For example, this one time, I was going through the list on SAG and I was calling literally everybody on the list, you know, not playing favorites, not the top 3, just going through it. And I met this Gregory David Mayo who's representing the agency, and he told me that I should quit. Never saw my resume, never saw my headshot.
What?
He made me cry.
Really made you cry?
Yeah, he made me cry, but it's okay because the next talent agency that I called, MPM Models, I went with them and they're super nice.
Did you at least report him to SAG?
Hell yeah, I did. I reported him right to my SAG rep and he got him not only in trouble, but he's off the list now. Thanks, Brett.
Thank you, Brad.
Okay. Are we missing anything?
Well, just that the last thing is that you should continuously be working on yourself. Yeah. Update your reel, update your resume, headshots, make sure that your representation can really put you out there with your best foot forward.
Yeah, and honestly, even though you're being submitted, you should continue to submit yourself because your agent may not know that you're right for a part, but you do because there's a hidden secret talent, you have a random wardrobe that's perfect, or it's just perfect for you. So submit, submit, submit.
Also, keep taking classes and making connections. You'll never know who you're gonna meet on set. That's where I met this one right here.
It's true. We were on Ford vs. Ferrari together.
We were. It was so much fun.
We're blobs in the back, but we met each other.
Now, guys, I want to call back. Work really, really hard.
Really hard.
You'll have agents, you'll have calling services, you'll have managers, you'll have casting directors.
It's a whole team.
You think they're all working for you, but you need to put in most of the work yourself. Yeah. You're submitting all day long, you're working on your resumes, your reels, anything you can.
And they're constantly changing.
And remember, you're not getting paid for a lot of that work, but don't let that get you down. You're gonna do fine.
You'll do good, kid. You're gonna do so good.
Aw.
We're helping a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay, now I think that's it.
Not quite. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, Facebook, basically anything at Freckled Hobo, FRECKLEDHOBO.
That would be my last piece of advice. Don't be afraid to shamelessly promote yourself whenever you can. It's an industry. Work at it. Follow me on Taylor Ann Tracy, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, literally everything. TAYLORANNTRACY. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe.
Good luck. Subscribe right here.
Like,
subscribe,
and follow, and all of them. Ring the bell.
It's not a bell, it's a button.
There is a bell.
Hit the button. There's a bell?
There's a bell.
Just about.
You don't watch YouTube. I don't know.
Don't. That's okay. I just look stupid. It's fine. And cut. Okay, I think the button is.
Right. Yeah. No, I think I already clicked it.
Is it on?
Yeah. The red light's on.
Ugh, oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Come here. You got it.
Sorry, I'm in front of the camera, not behind it.
Good.
Yeah.
Do they have what it takes? Pretty soon the world will know.